Hi guys, welcome to day 24 of our 30 days of Excel series, and today I'll be introducing the if function to you guys. If function in Excel basically just tells Excel to help you make a decision. For instance, if you have a record of over 100 students, instead of going one by one to check if they pass or if they fail and writing pass and fail, you can actually ask Excel to say, you can tell Excel, if they score more than 50, pass them, say pass. If they are below that, say fail. Excel if function can do this for you. You can also use it if you want to assign bonus to employees. Let's say they made their target. You can say, Excel, if they made their target, put bonus. If not, put no bonus. The function basically just answers the question, like it just says true or false. It basically answers true or false. For instance, if true, do this. If false, do this. For instance, you learned something from this video. If true, like and subscribe. If not, scroll. So let's just see true and false. In Excel, if you type equals to, and then you type numbers, for instance, let's say 50 is greater than 70, it's false. Excel return it for you. Another example, let's say equal to, if you 50 is greater than 10, it's meant to be true, Abby. Okay, we forgot our equal to. It's meant to be true. So Excel already normally answers the question for you, answers true and false questions for you. The thing is that Excel only gives answers to true and false. It doesn't answer maybe or almost. It just says true and false. That's it. Now let's look at some operators. We all know these operators. We know greater than, we know less than, we know equal to, greater than or equal to, less than equal to, or not equal to. We are aware with this. We are familiar with this already. We are very familiar with this. Now let me show you what the if function look like. The if function in Excel has there are 3 parameters. Let me just show you. Let's remove this equal to so that to be. This is what the if function look like. Your logical test, your value if true, and then value if false. The logical test is basically the question you're asking Excel. Value if true is what Excel should do if the question you're asking it is true. Value if false is what you should do if the question you're asking it is false. For instance, the logical statements can be is the student score greater than 50. Then if true, they can say pass. If false, they can say fail. Let's look at this example now. We have student scores here. What we want to do is we want to know if these children pass or if they fail. So we want to say if they score greater than 50, say they pass. If they score less than 50, say they failed. That's our criteria. That's our logical test. Our logical test is their score greater than or less than or greater than or equal to 50. That's our logical test. So let's just write our formula. Equal to if logical test is our score greater than or equal to 50. Comma. So if the value is true, what do? We report pass. When you are putting text in if function, you have to use your quotation mark. It's a must. If not, it won't work. If, then comma, if is false, put fail, assign fail. And then this is it, as simple as this. This is if function in Excel. This is Excel. If this is Excel if function with numbers, let me show you Excel if function with text. Let's use example. Remember that if you are working with text, you have to put all your text in quotation mark. Let me show you. I'll first of all show you what will happen if you don't do that. And I'll show you what will happen if you do that. Let's say our status. Let's say what we want to do now is we're saying if they paid, we say the transaction was completed. If they did not pay, we say it's still pending. That's our criteria. That's our logical test. So let's do equal to logical test. If this is equal to paid. And I want to tell you that Excel is not case sensitive. This if function is not case sensitive. So whether uppercase or lowercase works the same. Complete if false, not complete, pending instead, pending. You can see what happened when you don't put your text in quotation. So we have to put our text in quotation, that's put complete in quotation, and put painting as well in quotation. And this is it, as simple as that. So this is if function. I've introduced if function to you. I've told you about if function with numbers, if function with text. And for today, this is where we're going to stop. But tomorrow I'll show you if function with other logical text like and, if function with and if with or. I'll advance more into if function so you can understand advanced if function. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any question, be sure to ask, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.